Hello and welcome to Echoes of Time, History's Greatest Moments. I'm Dr. Eleanor Blake, and today we are delving into one of the most devastating events in human history, the Black Death. This plague, which swept through Europe in the 14th century, had a profound impact on the course of history, shaping societies and cultures in ways that are still felt today. Join me as we explore the origins, impact, and legacy of this catastrophic event, and gain a deeper understanding of how the Black Death shaped the world as we know it. As the Black Death began its devastating journey across the world, its origins and spread painted a haunting picture of its relentless path of destruction. Originating in the steppes of Central Asia, the plague made its way to the Crimean Peninsula via trade routes, carried by fleas infesting the black rats that traveled alongside merchants and their goods. From there, it quickly spread through Europe, reaching as far as Scandinavia and Spain, leaving behind a wake of devastation. The plague's rapid transmission was aided by the interconnectedness of trade routes and the bustling medieval cities. Unfortunately, the lack of understanding about the plague's transmission led to ineffective attempts to contain it, and with limited medical knowledge and resources, the mortality rate rose dramatically. The Black Death's path was a testament to the interconnectedness of the medieval world and the devastating impact of a highly contagious and deadly disease. Its spread not only instilled widespread fear and panic, but also played a significant role in shaping the course of history, altering social, economic, and political structures for generations to come. As we follow the trail of the Black Death, we gain a deeper understanding of the far-reaching consequences of this historic pandemic and how it left an indelible mark on the world as we know it. The Black Death, an infamous pandemic that ravaged Europe in the 14th century, had a profound and lasting impact on the societal fabric of the continent. Its effects reshaped Europe in ways that endure to this day. One of the most striking outcomes of the Black Death was its impact on the labor force. With such high mortality rates, there was a severe scarcity of workers in the aftermath of the pandemic. This led to a shift in power dynamics, as laborers gained more bargaining power and were able to demand higher wages and better working conditions. The feudal system, which had been the predominant social and economic structure in Europe, began to weaken as a result. The pandemic also led to a re-evaluation of religious and philosophical beliefs. The sheer scale of death and suffering caused many to question the authority of the Church and the validity of established religious doctrines. This intellectual upheaval paved the way for the Renaissance and Reformation, marking a turning point in European history. Furthermore, the Black Death catalyzed advancements in medicine and public health. As people sought answers and solutions to combat the plague, there was a burgeoning interest in understanding the causes of disease and exploring ways to prevent its spread. This laid the groundwork for the development of modern medical practices and the establishment of public health systems. The Black Death was a crucible through which Europe underwent immense societal transformations. Its aftermath reshaped the continent's social, economic, and cultural landscape, leaving a lasting imprint that echoes through the annals of history. When faced with the Black Death, survival odds were staggeringly low. The disease spread quickly and rampantly, wiping out entire communities within days. Those exposed to the plague faced a terrifying battle for survival. The key question arises: would you have survived the plague? While many factors determined one's chances of survival, preparation and access to resources played a critical role. Those living in crowded, unsanitary conditions were at higher risk, while those with access to clean water and better living conditions had better chances. The Black Death was an indiscriminate killer, striking young and old, rich and poor alike. It's a sobering reminder of the importance of public health measures and the significance of medical advancements in our modern world. Reflecting on the past serves as a poignant reminder of the value of health education and preparedness in safeguarding against future threats. In the face of such devastation, communities around the world were forced to adapt and evolve. From the ashes of the plague, societal changes emerged, shaping the course of history. Amidst the darkness, stories of resilience and perseverance surfaced, offering glimmers of hope in a time of despair. As we delve deeper into the impact of the Black Death, it's essential to recognize the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring lessons it has left in its wake. Join us as we explore the lasting legacy of the plague and its profound influence on the world as we know it today. Throughout history, pandemics and plagues have had devastating effects on societies, and the Black Death was no exception. In the Middle Ages, the medical responses to this deadly plague were vastly different compared to the modern approaches we have today. In medieval times, the understanding of the causes and spread of diseases was limited, with many attributing the Black Death to miasma or punishment from a higher power. The lack of medical knowledge led to ineffective treatments and containment measures, resulting in a staggering death toll. Fast forward to modern times, and we see a stark contrast in medical responses. Through advancements in science, technology, and global collaboration, we now have a deeper understanding of infectious diseases and how to combat them. Modern healthcare systems are equipped with diagnostic tools, effective treatments, and preventive measures such as vaccines and public health interventions. Additionally, the ability to rapidly disseminate information and mobilize resources has been crucial in controlling and mitigating the spread of pandemics. While the medieval approach to medical responses was hindered by limited knowledge and resources, the modern approach reflects the progress made in the field of medicine and public health. The stark differences between the two eras serve as a poignant reminder of the importance of ongoing research, preparedness, and global cooperation in the face of emerging health threats. As the Black Death swept through Europe in the 14th century, it had a profound impact on the economic landscape. The sudden and widespread loss of life caused a severe labor shortage, triggering a significant shift in the balance of power between workers and employers. As workers became scarcer, their bargaining power increased, leading to demands for higher wages and better working conditions. This marked the beginning of a transition from the feudal system to a more capitalist economy. Furthermore, the shift in labor dynamics also resulted in the consolidation of land holdings, as fewer workers meant that landowners could demand higher rents for their properties. This accumulation of wealth by a smaller elite class further reinforced the transition to a more commercial and market-oriented economy. The Black Death also led to increased urbanization, as people moved from rural areas to cities in search of better opportunities and higher wages. This influx of people into urban centers created a demand for goods and services, stimulating trade and commerce. Moreover, the reduced population meant that there was less demand for agricultural produce, leading to a decline in land values and a subsequent shift towards commercial farming practices. This transformation of the agricultural sector contributed to the growth of a market-driven economy, as surplus produce could be traded for profit. Overall, the Black Death played a pivotal role in shaping the economic landscape of Europe, leading to fundamental shifts in labor, land ownership, urbanization, and trade. These changes set the stage for the emergence of a more commercial and market-driven economy that would continue to evolve in the centuries to come. As the devastating impact of the Black Death continued to reverberate throughout Europe, it sparked a cascade of cultural and political changes that would ultimately shape the world. With the dramatic reduction in the population due to the plague, there was a significant shift in the balance of power. As the labor force dwindled, serfs began to demand higher wages, leading to a decline in the feudal system and the rise of a more independent, urban middle class. This newfound economic power also led to a surge in artistic and cultural creativity during the Renaissance period, as patrons and artists sought to capture the essence of life in a world transformed by death and rebirth. The plague's indiscriminate impact across all societal strata also sowed the seeds of discontent and disillusionment with the established order, ultimately contributing to the upheaval of traditional power structures and the rise of new political ideologies. In the wake of the Black Death, the Church's authority was weakened, and a more critical and questioning attitude towards the established order began to emerge. This gradual erosion of long-held beliefs and social structures laid the groundwork for new intellectual movements and the eventual emergence of the Age of Enlightenment. The Black Death forced a re-evaluation of the status quo, ultimately paving the way for the birth of a new world where old norms were challenged, leading to an era defined by innovation, exploration, and the pursuit of progress. The Black Death, with its devastating impact on human populations during the 14th century, has left a profound legacy that continues to shape contemporary society. The lessons learned from this catastrophic event remain relevant and provide valuable insights for our modern world. One of the most striking legacies of the Black Death is the transformation of social and economic structures. The massive loss of life resulted in labor shortages, leading to increased wages for workers and a decline in the feudal system. This upheaval in the labor market ultimately contributed to the rise of a more mobile and independent workforce, laying the groundwork for the emergence of modern labor markets and capitalism. Additionally, the Black Death heightened scrutiny of public health practices and led to advancements in medical knowledge and infrastructure. The need to contain the spread of disease prompted innovations in sanitation and public health regulations, which have since become integral to modern healthcare systems. The plague also fostered greater awareness of the importance of disease prevention and the critical role of public health interventions in safeguarding community well-being. Moreover, the Black Death had a profound impact on cultural and religious practices, challenging established beliefs and customs. The widespread mortality prompted introspection and led to shifts in religious attitudes, artistic expressions, and societal values. This cultural reevaluation fostered a spirit of renewal and creativity that shaped the artistic and intellectual movements of the Renaissance. In reflecting on the enduring legacy of the Black Death, we are reminded of the resilience of human societies in the face of adversity. The pandemic serves as a sobering reminder of the interconnectedness of global communities and the importance of proactive measures to address public health crises. By drawing parallels between historical epidemics and contemporary challenges, we can gain valuable insights into navigating current and future global health crises with greater resilience and foresight. As we contend with the ongoing impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and confront emerging public health threats, the lessons of the Black Death underscore the significance of adaptive response, scientific innovation, and collaborative efforts in mitigating the spread of infectious diseases. By heeding the lessons of history, we can leverage our collective knowledge and resources to build more robust and equitable systems for safeguarding public health and well-being. In conclusion, the Black Death had a profound and lasting impact on the world, shaping the course of history in numerous ways. From reshaping social structures and labor dynamics to fostering scientific advancements and the birth of public health measures, the echoes of this devastating plague continue to reverberate in today's world. The lessons learned from the Black Death, such as the importance of public health, the fragility of societies, and the resilience of human beings, remain relevant in our contemporary context. As we navigate through the ongoing challenges and crises of our time, it is worth reflecting on how the experiences of the past can offer insight and guidance for the present and the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the legacy of the Black Death. We hope that this exploration has provided valuable perspectives and food for thought. Until next time, stay curious and continue to seek knowledge about the remarkable tapestry of human history. Goodbye and take care.